All right. Greetings, all. Thank you for returning to my channel. I'm Professor Nooney. Allow me to welcome you back to the Custom Boxer BareKnuckle Tournament, the Fight Night Champion Custom Boxer BareKnuckle Tournament, 2nd edition. We're continuing on with the second semifinals match of Group A, which is between Chuck Norris and Shaquille O'Neal. Both fighters coming off of really tremendous victories. Chuck Norris getting the knockout victory over Stone Cold Steve Austin in round 8 or 9, I believe. And you had to give it up to Steve Austin. Had tremendous heart, got up around 4 or 5 times, would not stop coming up and would not stop coming towards Chuck Norris. Chuck just had to do what he had to do to keep Steve Austin off of him. Shaquille O'Neal coming off of a great victory over Jason Statham, had a TKO stoppage. The referee had seen enough, did not feel that Jason was doing enough to protect himself, and as a result, he had to stop the fight. Jason was winning that fight, but that didn't matter as the referee said no more. You cannot continue on regardless of how well you're doing. So Shaquille O'Neal was given the victory over him in his previous fight. They are now going to fight each other. So what I'm going to do is reveal the bracket to you as it currently stands. Spoiler alert, if you have not watched the previous fights, I highly recommend you do so you don't ruin where we are currently in the tournament and see who beat who. If you've already caught up or you simply don't care about where we are in the tournament, allow me to show you that we are now, as I said, second semifinals match that is between Chuck Norris and Shaquille O'Neal. The winner will take on Quinton Rampage Jackson in our finals of Group A. Very exciting event. Cannot wait to see what's going to happen. And I do believe the fighters are coming out to the ring now, if I'm not mistaken. Let me take a look. All right, so here we are, Mexico City Plaza. Chuck Norris versus Shaquille O'Neal. To tell of the tape, Shaquille has the obvious tremendous reach and height advantage. Both fighters weighing the same. Chuck Norris coming from Los Angeles, California, not too far from Mexico. Wondering if he's the fan favorite. It appears not to be, as the crowd is going crazy for Shaquille. Coming all the way from Boston. Perhaps a lot of best NBA fans in the crowd. Referee telling both fighters, keep it clean, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, or rather touched wrapped knuckles. Here we go with the start of round 1 and the start of the semifinals match of Group A. Both men charging right into the center of the ring, as it appears to be tradition with this tournament, as every single fight that has started that way. Very good punishment there from Norris. O'Neal appears to be staying on the outside, but comes in for some inside fighting. Mexican fans cheering, perhaps for O'Neal. Oh, what a good right hand by Shaq. Norris trying to back him up with those straights. Gets O'Neal on the ropes, but doesn't do much. Does hit a good body shot in there, though. Another good body shot by Norris. O'Neal may do best. It may serve him well to keep Norris away with by using his reach to his advantage, but appears to just want to charge in and stay on the inside. That did serve him well last fight. But wondering if Norris has something figured out or a plan for that, as any educated fighter would watch video footage of their opponents to see how they fought certain battles. O'Neal clinches. Starts backing up. Norris pursues him. Oh, that was a really good big left hand by O'Neal. Coming up at the end of round 1, let's go to the corners.
Beautiful. Nice movement there. Keep that up. Keep moving. This fight. You want this fight? Listen to me. Do you want this fight? You gotta stay.
Start of round 2. Both fighters coming right into the center of the ring. O'Neal's trainer not satisfied with that last round. Chuck goes for the early clinch in this round. Really two really big shots by O'Neal. Backs up Norris to the ropes. Gets caught again. And a huge right hand. Norris still standing. Definitely has his guard up now. It appears that O'Neal is going for strictly power shots, while Norris is just trying to weave him down gradually to get the victory either on scorecards or get a knockout later in the fight. But he definitely needs to keep his guard up and not play this cat and mouse game, because it will not serve him well. Norris gets caught with the left hand there. Misses with that uppercut. O'Neal backing up, putting a lot of space between him and Norris. That ought to be his go-to strategy for all of his fights, considering his size. He does put space between him and Norris. When Norris pursues, he does nothing to prevent him from coming in. Really good left hands by Norris there, though. You have to give him credit that he's able to reach and catch O'Neal with an overhand. Uppercuts ought to be the best way to go here. Coming up the end of round 2, let's go to the corners.
Listen, baby, I need to see some combinations right now. Now, you're landing one shot, but I need to see 3 and 4 punches at a time now. This fight is too damn close for us to be lazy with our punches, okay?
All right, start of round 3. Unfortunately, did not have our mic set up correctly to hear what Norris's trainer was telling him. O'Neal's trainer telling him, you need to start doing combinations more. Don't throw 1-2 and then back up. Once 3 or 4 shots. Good uppercut by Norris there. Norris trying to get in, though. Those hooks are not serving him well. Decides to go for the body. Both men just staying planted. One right next to the other, reminiscent of Alvarez versus Golovkin. Forehead on forehead. O'Neal clinches. These uppercuts appear to be having a lot of success for Norris, but he's not consistent with them, or as consistent as he ought to be. Really good defense right now being shown by Norris. None of those shots appeared to get through his guard. Oh, but those 1-2s are. O'Neal backing up. Norris able to weave and lean out of the way of those punches and follows up with his own. Does put himself near the ropes. Trying to escape, and then they are now in the center. O'Neal appears to back up now. Is he trying to lay a trap there?
Keep doing what you're doing.
Norris clinches. Perhaps just wanting to stay close and not allow O'Neal to back up and run away again. 10 seconds left in round 3. Norris being pretty cautious this round. Let's go to the corners.
I need you to box. Wait for him. Boom. Bring it. Take it. Go out there and get it. Go out and fight this guy. You understand what I'm saying? Take it to this guy. You have to.
All right, start of round 4. Teddy giving the fight so far to Norris. Only by a round. It's only 2 rounds to 1, so still a close fight. And I guess with that knowledge being known, O'Neal comes with a bit more aggression at the start of this round. Norris not able to break his guard, and he gets caught with a huge left hand. against the ropes, can't get out. Oh, O'Neal really laying it into him this round. Norris seems to be getting the message, starts throwing his guard up a bit more. Blocking those body shots. Good uppercut and good left hook by O'Neal there. Norris picking up his defensive posture that he showed in round 3, but doing it late in the round. He was taking tremendous hits and damage earlier on. Norris trying to circle around and throw punches at the same time, but it appears to be he's circling around the wrong angle. He's getting caught with those lefts. Norris backing up, being pursued by O'Neal, but he does allow himself to be put back in the center of the ring. That was a really good little turn there, a little pivot by O'Neal, and he caught Norris with a good left hand. Really good uppercut as well. Oh, these men are just trading tremendous shots. Norris throwing things out there just to get O'Neal off of him. Less than 10 seconds in round 4. Let's go to the corners.
Don't stop. Hear me? Do not stop. You gotta keep working. You can get ahead, but you have to keep working right now.
All right, start of round 5. Again, apologize, folks, about the microphone not being set up in time to hear Norris's trainer's advice. Norris appears to be having some success here. Does not look as beat up as Jason Statham did at this point in the fight between him and O'Neal. This may not have to be stopped by TKO. It may be a knockout with those shots that O'Neal is throwing out. He is really catching Chuck. And it looks like anytime O'Neal, or rather Chuck, gets a shot in, he gets the favor returned to him with those uppercuts. We spoke to Chuck Norris. He told us that he did not have any difficulty transitioning from general martial arts to strictly boxing as Quinton Jackson had from his MMA background. He said he trained in boxing for many years, and he had no problems adjusting to a strictly boxing fighting style. O'Neal, on the other hand, said that since he does not come from an MMA background or any kind of fighting background, he's going to rely entirely on his height and his reach, and that does appear to be serving him well. These shots are definitely getting in, and they are tremendous power shots. Chuck just appears to be having a lot of difficulty dealing with somebody of this stature. Perhaps in his fight history, when it came to somebody of this size, he started using leg kicks and takedowns and what have you. Boxing somebody of this stature is quite difficult, even for Chuck Norris. Norris looking for a way in, but he keeps getting caught with those hands. His shots don't appear to be coming in. They don't appear to be making it through, rather. And he's getting caught with these left hands and right hooks. Mexican fans going crazy, definitely sensing that something's going to happen soon. Let's go to the corners.
You need to move your head, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side. Boom. There you go. You are looking good, real good out there. Look at him. He's tired. He's real tired. He's got nothing left.
Start of round 6. O'Neal receiving praise from his corner, saying he's doing tremendously well. Norris looks very tired and winded, according to him. You can't really argue that, as Norris is not doing a whole lot to protect himself. He did look quite beaten up in between rounds 5 and 6. Eats another left uppercut. Appears to be all offense this time around. For whatever reason, he doesn't feel as bad as he looks. He keeps taking those shots. That would have been tremendous damage if that was connected. He has O'Neal in the corner. Trying to mix up his shots. O'Neal all over it, blocking every angle. All he has to really do is lean back. Norris will not be able to reach his head, it appears. O'Neal backs up, inviting Norris to come at him. Mexico fans going crazy, sensing, or rather demanding, a knockdown or knockout. O'Neal backs up. Tries to catch up Norris at an angle, just missed. Both men trade hooks and straights there, and they're still standing. O'Neal again putting space between him and Norris. Oh, that was a really good left hand by O'Neal. Looks like Shaq is just looking for when Norris winds up. He does have quick hands, surprisingly. Chuck just eating those hooks. Let's go to the corners.
Beautiful, beautiful. I want another round exactly like that. This is your fight, all right?
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab and finish off with the hook, okay? 1, 1, 2.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Start of round 7. Norris appears to be bleeding profusely from the side of his nose there. Needs to keep his eye on that, as the ref has shown in the past that he is not afraid to stop fights regardless of how well you're performing. If you do not do enough to protect yourself, you will lose from a TKO decision.
Keep working the body.
O'Neal trying to come in cautiously. When that happens, though, all he ends up doing is just blocking punches. Cannot find a way in without sacrificing a part of himself. Norris takes another right hand there. A big left hand. Catches an uppercut, but hardly does anything to Shaq. Shaq did look somewhat damaged in between rounds 6 and 7, but that does not appear to have any impact on him. He is still throwing those hands and connecting successfully. Chuck trying to go for body shots, trying to mix things up. O'Neal's defense is just so tremendous. So much so that Norris ends up clinching right there. Norris backs up. Norris does not appear. Oh, wow! Catches O'Neal with the straight there. Definitely stumps him. Wobbles back to the ropes. Will he be able to do anything with this? It looks like Shaq has recovered. Pretty sure Shaq did not like how that felt. Shaq looks like he's okay, although he does clinch. There goes that 1-2 that Norris's trainer was looking for. Coming up the end of round 7, let's go to the corners. Wow.
Don't worry.
It's okay, it's all right now. I need you to move this round, all right? Now move. Now he's coming in, swing. Now you think you're still hurting. He's gonna look to finish you off.
Start of round 8. Teddy Scorecards has this fight being really close. It may not get to the end. There may be a knockout for either side. Norris has just had tremendous work done to his face. A surgeon must have entered the fight in between rounds and has just cut him open. Norris is bleeding profusely. But even with that, showing tremendous heart that he's able to try to keep O'Neal at bay, especially stunning him. O'Neal probably just aiming for the head, hoping for the referee to stop the fight from a TKO victory. Norris is just getting a lot of damage done to his face, but it is not stopping him from coming forward, from throwing out his own punches.
Let it go.
Nice little uppercut there by Norris. O'Neal backs up, sensing
Working the body.
confidence building in Norris. Does not want that. Norris backs up. Nice little body shots by O'Neal there. Both men just looking for an opening from the other side. Norris backing up O'Neal to the corner. Little uppercut there by Norris. Using those long shots to try to keep O'Neal in the corner. Shaq still in the corner, but doesn't appear to be confused or panicked. Doesn't look desperate either. Less than 10 seconds left in round 8. End of the round. Let's go to the corners. Wow.
Now listen, champ. You need to move your head more from side to side, okay? I want to see that head moving more, all right?
Nice. Keep it up. This guy's never felt a beat like this. Keep the pressure up.
Start of round 9. It appears that the fight is swaying in the favor of Norris. But Norris does need to start blocking more. Mexican fans are going really wild for this fight. They want more blood. But I mean, the human body only has so much. How much more can they demand? Norris definitely needs to be careful. Taking shots like that and that are not beneficial for him. He really needs to guard. He is going to have this fight stopped. And O'Neal has a history of doing that. He's shown that he has the capability of having the ref step in regardless of how well Norris or his opponent is doing. But each round appears to just be swaying back and forth. Some invisible pendulum hanging above the ring, favoring each side based on fate. Oh, what a good right hand by O'Neal. That definitely slows down Norris. He backs up. Oh, that would have been a tremendous hit. Had it connected. As Norris was wide open, O'Neal unable to judge the distance correctly and misses. Norris just taking these shots. Not fearful at all of the referee stepping in. Miraculously catches O'Neal with an overhand left and goes for a body shot. Wondering how he's able to reach that high up. Good uppercut. Good left hook by O'Neal, or rather by Norris. Pushes O'Neal off of him, does not want him to get in close. End of round 9. This is really going to the last round.
This is it. Final round. This is what champions are made of. Do something.
This can't go all the way. You won't win on points. Nobody. Only head. Come on now.
There you go.
Now listen. I want you to pick his jabs. When he throws a jab, parry it away and you'll catch him, okay? You got it?
All right, 10th and final round. The Mexican fans are on their feet going crazy. O'Neal going straight for headshots as his trainer recommended. He cannot win on points. He needs to get a stoppage. He either needs a knockout or he needs a ref to step in to stop the fight. That may happen as Norris is just going all out offensive. He doesn't need to do that. He's winning on points. His trainer did not make him aware of that though. And he is getting torn apart with these hooks. Throws a nice little 1-2 in there himself. But he definitely needs to play keep away.
Keep moving. Keep moving. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Now he's starting to throw his guard up. Still gets caught, trying to duck under a hook. Gets caught with that left hand and another. Getting caught with left and rights. Norris needs to slow it down if he wants to win. O'Neal tries to clinch too far out. Sensing danger. Less than half a round left. O'Neal on the ropes. Norris, or rather O'Neal, just trying to overwhelm him. Both men are just trading shots, returning the favor for each one that gets connected on them. Norris throwing everything out there, gets caught with a good left uppercut there. Another left uppercut. Norris fearless pursuing O'Neal. O'Neal backing up near the ropes. Less than 30 seconds left in round 10. Will this fight go all the way? Norris is eating some shots, but he's still coming forward. He clinches to buy some time. Less than 10 seconds left. Are we going to the judges' scorecards? It appears that we are. This goes into the hands of the judges. Who is going to win this fight? It is a draw! What an incredible fight! A tremendous fight. O'Neal needed to win that round. I suppose his trainer did not want to draw, wanted him to win. And as a result, he had to get a knockdown or a knockout. And as a result of just winning the round on points, this is a three-way draw, unanimous draw. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. All three judges scored this fight a draw. That is incredible. This is the very first time this has ever happened in any custom boxer bare knuckle tournament. I mean, obviously, as a result, we have to do a rematch. This calls for a rematch. There's no other way of putting this. We still have to mark the fight as it's scored right now. This is clearly a draw as it stands right now. We will have to do a rematch at a later event once contracts are renegotiated and whatnot. What a tremendous fight. If O'Neal did not win that last round, if Shaq did not win that last round, Chuck Norris would be moving on to the finals of Group A to fight Rampage Jackson. But because these fighters are as tremendous as they are, this calls for a rematch. We will do that in the next video. So thank you all of those who came to check out this fight, and thank you all of those who came to check out my video. For watching my video, I appreciate all the views, notoriety I can get. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as always, take care and God bless.